Okay, so if you are a new copywriter and you're trying to land clients online, then don't do what this guy just did when he pitched me. All right, so if you don't know me, my name is Brandon Story. I've made 7 figures in results for email clients, made over $675,000 as a copywriter over the past few years, and I've helped 750 new copywriters build up their businesses as well. So this guy, when it comes to outreach, you need to do things the right way in 2025 and 2026. And what is the right way? Well, I'll show you what the wrong way is. Let's see what this guy just did. He emailed me and he said, he started the conversation by literally just saying hello. And then he said something about SEO comments. I don't know what that means. I'm not too sure. He saw my YouTube and he's trying to pitch me. Now, he's not a copywriter. He does YouTube SEO stuff, but the same rule applies for copywriters. Look what happened. So he reached out. He said, hey, like, can I do some SEO stuff for you? And I was like, he said something about SEO comments. And I said, oh, like, what does that mean? And he said, oh, thank you, sir, for your response. Do you have some times for a short Zoom meeting? If you have, so we can have a Zoom meeting. And in the meeting, we can discuss all my work methods. And I can share with you some samples of my previous work. And I'll also share all my packages and prices with you. I hope it will be good for us. Well, I can tell you this much. It's probably not going to be good for us. Look at what I responded with. This is me as a business owner, right? I took my freelance copywriter hat off and I have my business owner hat on right now because I have an audience online and I coach people. So I get pitches all day long. I'm seeing what people are doing to me and what gets me to respond and what I want. Look what I responded with. If you can tell me exactly what you actually do and show me results you've gotten for clients, then I might be down to hop on a call. So send over some proof, please. That's it. Why did I say that? Why did I respond with that and not something else like, hey, sure, let's hop on a call? Am I opposed to growing my YouTube? Am I against doing SEO? Do I not want help? Do I not have a budget? No, none of those things are true. If someone showed themselves competent and whatever, and it was like, I would be definitely open to this. Of course, I want to have a bigger YouTube and serve more copywriters. So what did he do wrong? First thing he did wrong, and this is, you need to learn from this. You need to apply this because you're going to get business owners having the same responses. I'm actually being nice here. Most of them won't even reply. They'll just ghost and block, delete, archive, whatever. I'm giving him a chance to prove himself. Okay. And I don't always do this. I have too many people pitching me, but I was like, you know what? Let me just give this guy the benefit of the doubt. Look what I said to him. I said, if you can tell me what you actually do, that's the first thing. He reached out to me and it's so unclear what this guy actually does. He's coming in pitching things that he doesn't even know. SEO comments. I don't even know what that means. Hey bro, can I do SEO? Well, what does that mean for my YouTube? What's in it for me is a core copywriting component. If you can't quickly describe what's in it for the person on the other end when you're pitching them and outreaching, you're screwed, right? This is a basic copywriting principle. You need to always talk the language that the person on the other end needs to hear. What's in it for me? I don't know what SEO. I know what SEO is because I'm in marketing. The average YouTuber is not going to have a clue about what that means, right? So instead of him saying, hey, I do SEO comments. Do you want help with SEO? What the heck? No. How about this? Hey, I can help you make more money from your YouTube. And I do that through SEO optimization. That would very clearly answer that first question. So I don't even have to ask this. Like, I don't even know what this guy actually does because it wasn't explained properly. If he said that and cleared that up, I wouldn't be asking this and there'd be one less objection to handle, which means I'm much more likely to reply and even give him the time of day and maybe get landed as a client myself. The second thing is, right? So clearly let people know what you do. If you're a copywriter, hey, I help grow people's revenue with email copywriting. Hey, I help people generate more leads with Facebook ads. Hey, I help people convert better with optimized sales pages. Like, just let people know, like, I help make you money and here's the way I do it specifically, right? Your specialty as a copywriter. You know, he's not a copywriter, but he didn't even explain this stuff. So I'm like confused, right? And I understand this stuff. I'm in marketing. The average person's gonna have no clue. You have to talk like a caveman to people. So simply break things down. Again, copywriting. When you understand copywriting, it gets 10 times easier to actually outreach. Because when you start applying the things you learn in the copywriting books to your outreach, you actually start making money from your outreach, right? So study the craft. Go get the books, go get the courses, go get the coaching, because you're going to get really, really good at writing copy, which is going to help you do outreach. And if you aren't good at writing copy, you're not going to know how to outreach properly. They go hand in hand. This skill helps you outreach better when you actually apply what you learn to landing clients too. Second thing, he told me what he does, SEO stuff, okay? Vague, don't really understand it, but great. But now he's asking me to hop on a call. Why would I take the time of day when I have copywriting clients? I have multiple one-on-one coaching students. I have 750 total copywriting students in my courses. I have 100 plus people in my six-figure copy academy paid membership. I have an audience of over 20,000 people that I'm responding to in the comments. I have my wife and 2 daughters who I spend time with. Like, I'm not like just twiddling my thumbs here and I just have time to hop on a call with every single person who asks me to hop on a call. And so if I don't, and I have a pretty small audience, well, what is the average person with 50,000 followers on Instagram who you're going to try and outreach to and land them as a copywriting client? You think they have time? Absolutely not. So, but you can still land them as a client. So what's the difference? You better prove yourself. He's still trying to pitch me. He's messaging me again. Persistence is a good thing, but it doesn't matter if you suck at what you're doing. And no offense to this guy at all. I don't mean any negativity towards him. I hope he watches this video and takes it as a lesson. He's making an ask. Let's hop on a short Zoom meeting. And there I will discuss my work methods. And then I will show you samples of my work. And then I will talk pricing and packaging. I hope it will be good for us. The thing is like, I wish this guy the best, but that person on the other end doesn't care what's good for you. They care what's good for them. So you shouldn't hope it's good for us. You should hope it's good for me, right? But the thing is he's making all these asks. Let's hop on a Zoom call. Let's do this. Well, what if I have 50 people ask me to hop on a Zoom call? I'm not going to be able to serve my clients and spend time with my family then. So what did he need to do here first? I told him how to pitch me. If you can tell me what you actually do and show me results you've gotten for clients, then I might be down to hop on a call. So send over some proof, please. You see what I need first in order to spend my time to make it worthwhile to go and hop on a call with maybe somebody? I've worked with 3 clients and made this much money for them when I've never done this. I haven't even landed my first client yet. That's okay. This is the best thing you could show. It's case studies of results that you've done, right? People just want proof. But what if you don't have that? Well, there's other ways to generate proof. If you've never landed a client before, that's okay. What I want you to show me then is you're competent in this thing, right? So when you're a new copywriter, what could you do in this situation? Somebody says, show me some results. You avoid this question 9 times out of 10 when you give somebody a sniper bomb first. So what does that mean? It means you go look at their business. So before you pitch them, you look at their business, look at their copy. If you're an email copywriter, go look at their emails, sign up to their email list, look at their sign up form, look at their pop-up, look at their copy on that, look at their first email, look at everything and tell them how to fix it and improve it. You write down on the strategy. You pretend you already work for them. Write up in a Google Doc, hey, change your headline, change your subject line, sign up form, put it up here, change the incentive, change the copy, do this. Your subject line was this. Let's change to this. Your preview text was not there. Your copy itself in your email, you said this. There was too much, not enough white space, blah, blah, blah. You go pretend you already work for them. And what would you do to fix their copy? And tell them. You want to show proof when you don't have proof? Prove your competence. Tell them you tell people how to fix their stuff. They actually know what you're doing. Now, this is very hard to do if you aren't actually learning the craft. But you know what? It's going to be very hard to get people results if you're not learning the craft, which means it's going to be very hard to make money as a copywriter if you're not learning the craft. And it's going to be very hard to keep clients paying you every month if you're not learning the craft. You see how everything just comes back to actually learning copywriting? By the way, these are copywriting books. That's why I keep pointing there. When you invest in your education, you read the books, get the courses, get the coaching, you invest in yourself, you study the stuff. You actually learn consumer psychology. You learn sales. You learn how to write copy. You learn boring frameworks. You learn how to write an email, how to get people's attention. You learn storytelling, how to inject urgency, scarcity, social proof, right? When you understand how to do this stuff, it's very easy to start landing clients. Why? Because you just tell them how to do what they don't know how to do. And when you study the craft for 30 days, literally 1-2 hours a day, You are going to be smarter at copywriting than 95% of business owners who have never picked up these copywriting books, who have never taken a copywriting course. You will be better than them. You will see things they don't see. So tell them the things that you see that they don't see. Tell them how to improve their business. Be generous. Give first. This is how you prove yourself when you have no proof of results. This is how I went from making under $1,000 a month as a copywriter struggling to landing my first $3,400 client, my first 5K month. I made under $1,000 a month for 6 months. When I first started deploying the Sniper Bomb outreach system and first started giving people tips, audits, samples, I went from under $1,000 a month as a copywriter to 5K a month as a copywriter in month 7, to month 8 making 7,000, month 12 9,000, and since then 10 to 15K months. Why? And you know what's the funny thing is? I never even showed them any case studies or results when I sniper bomb people. They never even asked. Why? Because I generated enough proof with my competence, with a free audit. You enter the door as a consultant and you will land people as a copywriter. You tell people how to improve their stuff and actually be helpful advice, right? Just tell them what you would actually do to improve their copy and tell them the reasons why. Hey, fix your headline because there's not enough promise in it. It's way too vague. There's no benefits. Make it more what's in it for me and give more of a clear promise of an outcome. Tell them what to fix and tell them the reasons why. And you give them 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tips in a Google Doc and then send that off to people first. Who else? There's no competition anymore. Right? Because you already proved that you know how to look at their brand and make them more money through the tips you're giving them, through the advice, through the consultation for free. And then if you want to take it to the next level, go write them their first email for free, up front. You do this, and I'm not going to be asking for proof. If you show me, you know how to, if this guy said, hey, your YouTube, I checked it out. Here's what I'm seeing with the SEO. I'm an SEO expert for YouTube, by the way. Your headline, your thumbnail, your tags, your description, XYZ, boom, 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 boom. Here's what you're doing. Here's what you should be doing. Here's all the things you should do to improve, and here's the reasons why. And this should help get you more views, more traction, more subscribers, and more people clicking your courses and buying and generating more revenue. By the way, and I don't know SEO because you're not really giving a deliverable. You really just got to lead into the audit. But for a copywriter, you do the same thing with copy, and then you write them their first copy from scratch as a sample for free, just for them, personalized. That is the proof you need to land clients. I'm not asking questions then. At this point, it's like, you know what? Does this person seem competent enough? And do they make it sound easy to work with them? And do they seem like it might be worthwhile? Then I might be hopping on a call with this guy to say, cool, how can you help me with SEO stuff? Right? But he's not even telling me how he does, what his work, I don't even know what he does. He's never shown me proof of anything. And he's asking, can I share some? Don't ask permission to share proof. Just share the proof. Just help people and give up front. And then you're going to be on a lot more calls as a copywriter. You're going to make a lot more money as a copywriter. You're going to land more clients. How do I know? Because this is what took me from under $1,000 a month to 5K a month the next month, a 5X to my income overnight, and then 7K the next month. By month 12, 9K a month. I was making 6 figures per year by the 1 year mark after starting copywriting. And I've made over $675,000 since. And I've helped over 750 new copywriters build their businesses up to, learn copy from scratch, many of them landing clients in their first few weeks, some of them getting to full-time in a few months, using this exact strategy. This is how you land clients fast when you have no results. So do it today. Go if you want to pitch somebody, go help them up front. Go write them a Google Doc, go write them an audit, and go prove yourself. 2026, you cannot make empty promises anymore. Promises is not how you lead a pitch. Proof is how you lead a pitch. That is the game going forward. That is the only way you're going to be able to land clients is proof up front. Demonstrate that when you have no results by telling people how to improve their business, by consulting them, using this stuff. And if you don't know this stuff, you don't understand copywriting, go get the books. They're like $20 each. You want even more help? Click my link below in the description, get some paid help. You don't have to, but you're just going to move quicker when you actually learn from other copywriters who are successful on how to do this stuff quick. So there you go. Go apply this. You're going to land clients faster than anybody you know, and it's going to be great. Then you're going to get all the things you want, right? When you just learn how to approach people the right way, you're going to be in the money. So go apply this, go get some clients.